All right. Hi, Ed. My name is Elizabeth. I'm calling you from All Staff and Said here in Christchurch. I will be conducting an initial interview for with you for the position of aluminum fabricator and installer. So just to let you know, this conversation is being recorded for because we will be submitting this to the client for the assessment as well of your communication. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So tell me something about yourself, please.
I'm 32 years old and I have 3 kids, one boy and one girl. And I was an overseas Filipino worker for work of aluminum and glass fabricator and installer. And I also have some basic safety training which I also using on my work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're in the Philippines right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you don't work, or do you have work at the moment?
Yes, ma'am. I still working, which is also related to my work as an aluminum and glass fabricator and installer.
Okay. And can you please tell me briefly on what kind, or specifically what do you do as an aluminum fabricator and installer in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, ma'am. From my previous work or to my past work up to present, I was an aluminum and glass fabricator installer like doors and window, like sliding window, single and double hang window, double action window, single or double swing window, awning window, and fixed window. And I was also fixing some aluminum doors like single and double swing doors and sliding doors, and as well as some wooden door. And in Saudi Arabia, which is my previous work, I was also the team leader, and I was also the one who is doing the safety plan whenever we are working, and I was also the one who is dealing or talking to our clients or customer. And I was also open of doing new things or new system or new profile which is related to my work or even not related to my work.
Okay. So you work in aluminum and glass, what's that, Aviat company, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you left the company?
Yeah. Because right now the system of our company right now is not good.
Why
That's
is that?
the reason why I left. Yes, ma'am. And it's also because some lack of project.
Okay. And previously, previous to that one is Alphanar Corporation. Is that right?
Alphanar company in Riyadh. That was in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
yes, ma'am.
You stayed there for 2 years.
2010. Yes, ma'am.
You stayed there for 2 years. Why did you left that?
It is also because our department, which is aluminum and glass department, it just happened during that time that we have a lack of project, and what happened is we are transferring to other department, which is not my work.
Okay.
And that's why I decided not to renew my contract.
Okay. So basically, you're saying that you know how to fabricate aluminum and you also know how to install.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which of the two are you more confident in doing and you enjoy doing?
I'm more confident of in the installation.
Installation. It's easier for you?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But in the fabrication, there's no problem for me. But I was more confident in the installation because I love too much work.
Okay. Workaholic, eh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Have you heard about casement window?
Casement window.
Yeah, bifold. Have you heard about that?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know how do you call this? Louvre? Do you know
yes,
that
ma'am.
one?
What, ma'am? Sorry, ma'am.
Lowery or double glaze? Do you know those windows?
Yes, ma'am. Double glaze, yes.
Roof window. Have you installed all of those kinds of windows?
Yes, ma'am. That was the what we call in other term as skylight.
Okay. Roof
Yes,
window
ma'am.
or roof window.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
How about the doors? Do you have any knowledge on doing doors as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
I was
with
installing.
with your previous installation experience, what is the biggest size of a window and door that you have installed?
I was installing, if I remember, about 3 feet by 5 feet
Of what is that window?
windows and doors, ma'am. Because usually I was also doing some doors, some window which is also have some together with the fixed window.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if the measurement, for example, is not correct or equal to the size of the form or the frame, what do you do?
What I was doing is I was fabricating the the windows or the door, or even check the plan or the drawing if which has the problem, if whether the wall where the window or doors will gonna fix, or the aluminum or doors window, or the window and doors.
Okay, have you experienced installing a door or window that doesn't match the frame?
Yes, ma'am.
And for example, the frame is too big for the size of the door or the window. What have you done with that?
Sorry, ma'am.
What did you do if the door or the framing is too big for the fabricated window? What did you do?
The first thing I was doing is I was checking the wall or the opening where the doors or window will gonna fix, and ask the customer if there is no problem for him to chipping or to cut some space for the opening. And if the customer not agreeing with that, we are cutting we are cutting the windows or door to make adjustment.
Okay. But if you already fabricated or if you already assembled the window, you need to it will cost a much with the company, right?
Yes, ma'am. But but before we make some adjustment or some work, some extra work, we are making sure first if the quality will not damage, and also making sure that even if we cut the window or the wall, we are making sure that it will make same result with visually or quality.
Okay, all good. So aside from aluminum, do you have any experience working with other metal, other kind of metals?
Some metals,
or mostly
no.
aluminum?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can also do glass work. You can work as a glacier as well.
Yes, ma'am.
What particular company have you worked as a glacier?
Same, ma'am. In Abiat and Alpanar company, and also in my previous work in Dubai, UAE, from Alabar company. And also here in Philippines, or in my local work, I was also fixing glass, because when you are normally when you are doing aluminum works, you are after that you will also fixing glass. So I was doing that all together.
All right. That's very good. And do you have a license for the health and safety? Is it current?
Not, ma'am. What I have, ma'am, is only some basic safety training which I had when I was studying as a marine steward.
As a safety officer.
Yes, ma'am. And also it happened that when I was in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, I was also assigned as a safety officer there in our project. So after that, I just make myself some uh, some knowledge in safety.
Okay, that's good. All right. So you work in different company in Saudi Arabia, and have you secured employment certificate from those country, from those company?
Yes, ma'am. I have all my documents or papers processed legally.
Okay. Do you have you secured police clearance before you left the country?
Yes, ma'am. All in all, ma'am.
Okay. You
I have.
don't have any record, police record in there or whatsoever, immigration
I
record.
didn't. Yes, ma'am. I didn't have, and I also have some certificate to show.
Okay. Is that those certificate of yours, is it verifiable or is it contactable? Is there anyone there to answer the call if the immigration will decide to call them?
I thought so, ma'am. But if you want, I have my contact with my previous company, ma'am. But
Okay.
what I have now is the certification which is given to every worker who is filing for exit or not renewing contract, which is coming from the government of Saudi Arabia.
Okay. And do you have a passport? Current
Yes,
passport?
ma'am. I have. Yes,
Okay. Do
ma'am.
you have any medical record at all that will pose delay for any application that you might have?
No, ma'am. I didn't have.
Do you do drugs or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
You
I'm
don't.
just doing some a little drinking. Yes, ma'am. Only
Okay.
occasionally.
All
But
right.
apart from that, I didn't have. I'm not taking any drugs.
Okay. All right. Do you have a current NBI?
Yes, ma'am.
How about SSS?
Yes, ma'am. I have.
Who um who make a contribution for your SS?
But, ma'am, when I was working in abroad, I cannot
You didn't
make my
continue.
contribution for that. But I have my SSS, ma'am.
Okay. Lastly, do you have videos or photos of your previous work in those companies? Any photos that will prove that you work in there? It's not for me. It's only for the immigration matter.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I have, ma'am.
oh,
And I can still take some picture on my Facebook account, ma'am, when
okay.
needed, ma'am.
Okay. So, yep. And lastly, I think if the client or the employer will decide to hire you, you will need to secure police clearance from the country and the company that you have worked with for more than a year. So you work in Saudi Arabia for the past 6 years. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you need, as early as now, you need to secure a police clearance from them and find out how you can get one because it will be a requirement for the immigration. If even if you want go continue here in New Zealand, you will be required to submit police clearance if you
Yes,
wanted to
ma'am.
go to another country. So
Yes.
I suggest you get one. All right.
I already have, ma'am.
Is it
I
when
already have.
when does it expire?
I think it was valid for 1 year or
When did you get it?
1 year onwards, yes, ma'am. But
When
I think because it was given every time or anyone who is filing for exit, it was given to anyone so that if ever that I will come back to Saudi Arabia, I will not having any problem.
yeah. What is your I hope you won't mind me asking, Ed, what is your height?
My height is about 5'6.5",
5'6" and
and
a half.
I'm weighing about 80 kg,
Okay.
80 kilogram.
Fine. Okay. Yep. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Ed. I think that will be all for today. As I've mentioned to you, if and ever the client wanted to conduct another interview for a final interview, we will get in touch with Jovel. Hold on. We'll get in touch with somebody to contact you directly and inform you about the process and about the other documents that we. Hello. Are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
okay? Somebody's calling. Hold on. There. Okay. There. So we'll get in touch with you with the result. Thank you. I think everything looks okay, but still the
I
final
hope so,
decision will
ma'am.
be from the client. So check your email and call Joffel if for any update. Okay.
Ma'am, I just want to
Yep.
know how long I will wait for the result, if ever.
Give us until next week to decide.
Okay, ma'am. And
Next week,
okay, ma'am.
call Joffel, or she will probably call you, or yep, call them
Okay,
after next week, and we didn't receive any update. Just give them a call. Okay.
okay,
All
ma'am.
right. Thank you so much again, Ed, and have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Bye.